staying in KwaZulu-Natal on their first day back to school. Pupils within the esiQandulweni village in southern KwaZulu-Natal crossed over a dilapidated bridge to get to class. The bridge was damaged during last year's floods, and the trek over the uMkhomazi river is becoming more dangerous for learners, as Karinda Jagmohan is about to tell us exactly what these pupils are faced with. Karinda.
Indeed. Well, Dudu, my colleague Lungelo Zungu will show you again, remind you of the state of this bridge here. This bridge is where dozens of school pupils from grades R up to grade 12 and community members cross through on a daily basis. As we stand here, it's shaking. There's no rail guards on either side, and much of this damage occurred back in April during the floods at that time. We were here this morning when school pupils spoke to us about their concerns. They were with their parents as well as some of their teachers who were worried about the fact that especially the young children have to cross here. When it starts raining, the bridge becomes slippery, and often because this uMkhomazi river, it will swell up during heavy rains. It will often even reach the bridge itself. So it's been a major concern. The community says they reported it to their councillor back in April. Now, after we were here this morning, we find that the local municipality mayor has arrived. She is Mayor Tobile Ngubo. Mayor, let's get your time, please. We're live on Newzroom Afrika. So tell us about your visit at this time here today.
Okay, the matter of the bridge was reported to us by Councillor Ngong of Ward 5 when there was that rain and disaster thing. And then we reported to transport, and then they visited and they promised us that they will intervene. But the problem now was that the schools are being open. So we said, Councillor Ngong then reminded and said, Mayor, we need to go back to transport so that we'll see what will happen, because the school will be open just soon. So that's why we are here. And then we contacted the transport, and then the contractor that will do intervention will be coming. So we agreed with the councillor that will come with the Department of Transport, with the contractor, so that that intervention will be done, so that we'll talk to the communities, because from here we'll meet with our communities, so that we'll brief them that the bridge will be fixed and how long it will take that project, so that they will feel safe, because they don't feel safe for their children.
They really don't. I think that meeting is something they look forward to. Yes. But in the meantime, from April up until now, what have been the delays for this bridge to still stay in this way?
I think because this is a Department of Transport project, I think the issue was financial constraints. They didn't have money, because it's an intervention and in maintenance. They don't have enough money to, and according to their assessment, the bridge is not damaged itself, it's just the rails, because naturally this bridge is flexible. So I think they were still trying to get some funds and all that. Remember, they've just started the new financial year, so I think that's why they can be able now to fix the bridge.
So now, going forward, the municipality is trying to go forward with this. What's your plan in terms of at least the next month?
In terms of we'll be working, we'll be very close, we'll be monitoring close, because Tina, we report to communities they report things to us, so we'll be monitoring very close the going on of the project, and see if they meet the deadline of the end of the month.
So Mayor, you're going to meet with community members. One thing they told us earlier is they're worried about children falling off. Okay. What's your, off the top of your head, plans for the municipality to at least protect this area in the meantime?
Okay. The councillor, together with our ward committees, they've been here even this morning as well, because they try to make it sure that the children are safe. Maybe they'll accompany the children going to school. So I think that's the only way. So the communities also, they are willing to help.
Just lastly, what's your final deadline to those around you in order to fix this bridge, if not build a new one?
The end of the month, the 31st of January is my last day. I don't take the wrong deadlines.
Well, Mayor, we'll keep a watch on that. Thank you very much for your time.
No, thank you very much.
That is Mayor Thobile Ngubo speaking about her intervention. Now, she is from the Ubuhle Bezwe local municipality under the Harry Gwala district, southern KZN. This bridge or bridges do not necessarily fall within the municipalities, but rather the Department of Transport. One thing the community told us earlier was that they were told when this bridge was built in 2007 to relieve people from having to walk around to get across this river. It was built as a temporary measure, with the Department of Transport saying at the time they would then further, within the next 8 years at least, build a bridge that vehicles can also go across. But the community says that has not happened yet, and as a result, this bridge is falling apart. The mayor's come here in a visit that we didn't expect, but as we speak to her, she says she's giving her department until the end of the month then to at least fix the railings on the side of this. What she mentions about the shakiness of this bridge, which we're all feeling now, is that it's a flexible bridge to move across. It's built out of concrete. But let's see how the community feels about this. It's certainly still a worrying aspect for parents who watch their little ones go across to school early in the morning and come back in the afternoon, especially when there's inclement weather.
Absolutely, Karinda Jagmohan, at least a firm commitment that we can follow up on from the mayor. Thank you very much for that update.